Think of free speech like a tool, like fire. Fire can be used for a lot of good things, like, I don't know, hanging out with friends around a bonfire or cooking, but it can also be used for a lot of bad things, like arson and forest fires. And just like fire, speech can be used for a lot of objectively good things, like political debate and education, but it can also be used for a lot of bad things, like objectively bad, like threats to the innocent or harassment to the innocent. By ruling that relatively objective and obvious bad uses of speech, like true threats, would not be protected and illegal under the First Amendment, the US Supreme Court opened up the First Amendment to debate. Legally speaking, it went from black and white into a gray area. To use an analogy, let's say that white is that all speech is protected, so essentially free speech absolutism. Black is that no speech is protected, and gray is that only some speech is protected. In 1789, when the Constitution was introduced, technically we were in all white, with free speech absolutism, where all forms of speech would be protected. Quote, Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech. Then, step by step, law by law, we have actually broken the Constitution by passing laws again and again that limit free speech, just like the true threat laws. So we have taken steps away from white towards black, and we now find ourselves in that gray area where only some forms of speech is protected. Understandably then, considering the gray area where we're at today, there's a lot of debate. The left generally wants to keep walking towards black, with more limitations and less protections for speech. Some want to walk back towards white, with more protections and less limitations on speech. And most want to remain where we are currently.